Hey, this is Ken for the Information Nation. We're bringing you more stuff. That's right, we're going to bring you some more stuff today. Nothing important. We're just going to sit here and chat for a little bit. You know, the last three videos I did was on making your own juice. One thing I wanted to point out to people before we continue with this, sometimes you're going to get a little bit of a strong taste to your homemade juice. You know, and rather than dumping it, I'll give you a suggestion. I have a bottle of sweetener. I don't know if you can see that I bought from Mount Baker Vapors. There it is. And one of the juices that I made in the past, not too long ago, but it wasn't one of the ones on the video, had a little bit of a medicinal taste to it, so I added 1 ml, just 1 ml of sweetener to a 30 ml bottle, and it mellowed the taste right out. So you might want to try that. Keep a little bit on hand for yourself. You know, kind of balance it out. Sometimes you can add, you know, cereal flavoring or whatever you want to do, but just a little word of advice. Anyhow, I got to looking around my desk earlier today, and I realized that just sitting on my desk alone, I have 5 tanks. 5 tanks! And I'm looking, and I got 4 mods sitting on my desk. I have a Meraxis clone, which is a mechanical, and I've got an MVP2, and I've got 2 50-watt iSticks, and I got to wondering, how in the heck did I get all of this stuff? So I got to looking around, and I went to YouTube, and I looked at people that I have marked for vapors. Now, this is just a small sampling of what we've got out there of people doing reviews. You got Everyday Vapor, Fun Vape Friday, Gear Obsession, Grim Green, Indoor Smokers, Julie LeBlanc, MC Vapes, Mastro Vapes, P. Basardo, Richard N.G., Rip Trippers, Bob Ellis, who's the, I can't remember what he calls himself, Suck My Mod, Truth About Vaping, Todd E-Cig Reviews, Vape Miser, Vaping with Vic, Vaping Greek, Vaping with Twisted 420, Vape Fagan, Vapor Trail Channel, VWG Reviews. I got to looking at all of this. I said, no wonder I've got all of this stuff. You know, and it's the funny thing about it is because when you get, well, let's take a look at, let's just for the heck of it, take a look at Rip Trippers here. Rip Trippers, in the last, his last 3 reviews were, 2 of them were on RDAs and 1 was on a Sobom tank. And the week before that, he did the IPv4 giveaway, which, by the way, I have an IPv4 coming, and hopefully have that next week. And I'll explain to you in a little bit why I bought the IPv4. And then he did one on a coil build, another one on a tank, another one on a dripper, one on an SX Mini, one on an HB DNA40 sub-tank. Here's another Spire Atlantis V version 2, another dripper, chimney build. One of the things I do like about Rip Trippers is the fact that he goes into building coils and that, and I really enjoy his videos on that. So if you think about it, you might want to tune him up if you haven't looked at Rip Trippers yet. He does do some very entertaining videos. But anyhow, I get to thinking about this, and I said, why in the heck have I got all of this stuff? And now I realize why in the heck I've got all of this stuff. I've been, like a lot of you out there, chasing the ultimate vape. And I got to get away from that. I've got enough rebuildables now and everything else. I really don't need another tank. I really don't need another rebuildable. I really didn't need another mod, but the IPv40, one of the reasons I bought that is the fact that it goes to 100 watts, which is not really why I bought it. I bought it because it will allow me to use the temperature control on there, and I'd really like to build some nickel coils and see how that works, just for the heck of it. And when I get it, we'll do a review on it. This is just a sit here and BS video for you. But anyhow, I got to looking at that and figuring, I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks. I forgot the one that's sitting in the ashtray over there. Not a cigarette, it's a tank. But anyhow, I got to looking at that and I said, man, I'm spending an awful lot of darn money chasing coils and chasing tanks, and I should be chasing flavor, which to me, that's the whole thing with vaping is flavor. You know, I don't smoke anymore, so I don't need menthol or regular cigarettes or all the rest of this stuff, but I do like flavor in my vape. So we're going to get more into mixing, our own juices and see what we can do, see what we can work out, and maybe save you some money in the process. I hope we can. Hopefully, according to the FedEx, I should have my package tomorrow from Capella. So I'm looking forward to making some juices with the Capella. I understand it's a great flavor, and we'll let you know how that goes. And when we get the IPv4, we'll let you know how that is. It uses the SX 330 chip, and it's supposed to be able to not only sub-ohm, but also it also has temperature control. We're going to take a look at that. We'll do a full review on that when we get it. But, like I said, spending a ton of money for what? I've got all the stuff that I need for vaping. All I really need to do now is locate that perfect flavor. The perfect vape that gives you clouds and flavor and satisfaction when you vape. It's like when you used to smoke cigarettes. Some people go to non-filtered Camels, then they go to Pall Mall, then they go to Marlboro, then they go to, Newport. Everybody was looking for that flavor. I don't really think that smoking in itself was about the nicotine. It was about the flavor. There's something about the flavor. Oh, of course, there's also something about the 5,000 carcinogens that are in a cigarette, but that's besides the point. Where when you're vaping, you're, irregardless what they're saying, every time they come up and say that there's carcinogens and there's this and they get blown out of the water. And those of you who weren't aware of it, Mike Pence, governor of Indiana, signed the legislation that's basically killing the vaping industry in Indiana, and came out and made a statement that it's not about health, it's about revenue. They need the money. So, as I've been telling you and other people have been telling you, you better get involved. And because if you don't, you're not going to be able to buy what you want to buy. But anyhow, hey, if you get an opportunity, go to Casaa, Casaa.org, sign up, get the email alerts, find out what's going on in your local state, local town, federally. Get the alerts. They send them right to your Google Plus account. They'll send them. I get them sent directly to my Gmail account. It's not a big deal, but you want to keep involved with what's going on. So anyhow, this has been Ken for the Information Nation, bringing you more stuff. Remember, these are my opinions. But hey, subscribe if you would. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video. And in the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? Have a great day.